Give me a moment, I'ma talk about Deadpool. In the 2001 anime Hajime no Ippo, we see a lot of this thing called comedy. However, don't mistake this as a comedy anime. It is very much focused on boxing fights and the build-up of said fights. However, I believe this anime is very funny. In episode 66, we see the goat Takamura go into the woods while staying at a cabin in said woods. Soon, a bear appears and they start to fight. This fight is presented in the exact same way as every fight in the series. The internal monologues and the crunchy sound effects combined with the good bit of budget masking animation is how the fights of the series work. This scene is overly serious at first, however, upon it being life or death, Takamura imagines that this is a boxing ring and the bear is the opponent. That track is super fucking weird, right? It's used in no other scene. We also see how Takamura rephrasing the situation informs him to actually care. It's goofy, but at the same time, it fits his character. To me, this clip is hilarious, and judging by the re-upload with 3.2 million views on this obscure anime, it is very memorable in the series. How Takamura re-says the words "go down" over and over again with those faces and that music is just really damn funny to me. It's a joke built on visuals and sound. That sound both includes music and the voice acting. It is a joke with build-up while also making sense for the character we see. Takamura is a brain-dead idiot who is overpowered in the actual fights in the series. Anyway, I want to highlight this video on the internet called Deadpool Being a Comedian for 5 minutes. I'm using this compilation because nearly every joke highlighted is a joke that is told. What happened to the visual aspect of comedy here? I mean, those jokes exist in the movie, but considering this is a compilation, how come none of the visual bits are highlighted? It's because they are fairly minimal. Let me be transparent real quick. I did laugh when Deadpool punched Colossus in the dick and he broke his wrist in the first Deadpool movie. You wanna know why? It's because it's a visual joke. What annoys me the most about the character of Deadpool is his jokes to me are so easy to make. I'm not gonna show any of the clips that I'm about to talk about because that would incite hate. Instead, I'm going to describe these videos I saw on TikTok. It was a video of a girl doing a voiceover of Deadpool 1, but adding her unique bit of dialogue. I point this out because in all honesty, the writing that they came up with was actually on point for the series, and everybody in the comments liked it. That's fine, of course, but it just highlights that anybody can write like Deadpool. There's 3 methods to writing like Deadpool. First, say something edgy.
Listen! The day I decided to become a crime-fighting shit-swizzler who rooms with a bunch of other little whiners at the Neverland mansion of some creepy, old, bald, Heaven's Gate-looking motherfucker, on that day, I'll send your shiny happy ass a friend request.
The first order of business is to get me in front of Cable so I can pull all the fucking blood out of his body and fashion his bones into holiday jewelry. Then, I'm gonna take his skin and stretch it out over a homemade mating drum.
Like you said in the convoy, this finger-licking, dead-inside pixie slab of third-rate dime store nut milk can eat your delicious cinnamon ring and kick rocks all the way to bald hell.
Second, say a reference.
This is my most prized possession.
Wham.
No. Wham!
Come quietly, or there will be trouble.
You stole that from RoboCop.
RoboCop, just stand down.
Where the hell are we?
I don't know. Looks kind of Mad Maxy. But that would be IP infringement, right?
Fucking jokes.
And third, say something random.
You know, for a second there, it felt like we were 3 mini-line robots coming together to form one super robot.
I think I'm in the right place.
Come on!
Yeah, I blew it. After all that, the only thing they're gonna remember is that god-awful dismount.
See how I found a few clips for each instance? I'm telling you this because writing Deadpool is easy and I hate it. I don't have much more to say, to be honest. I just hate Deadpool. I hate the type of writing he inspires. I genuinely hate it all, and I hate how popular it is. However, I will say, I like him consistently in one comic run. Uncanny X-Force. This is a team consisting of Wolverine, Psylocke, Archangel, Phantom X, and Deadpool. One of those names is unlike the other. Making Deadpool not the main focus here actually gives him a lot more pacing for his jokes, and it hides that persistence we see in the movies. When he makes a joke, it's not surrounded by a bunch of other jokes. My favorite joke in this comic run comes from when Deadpool is doing this. Basically, an injured Archangel is being fed by Deadpool, and upon Archangel asking for what it is, we see this panel. First off, the idea of Deadpool cutting off his own flesh to feed somebody informs his moral compass on the team. Everybody is a violent murderer, while he is a violent murderer, sure, but at the very least he cares enough about people to mutilate himself to save somebody. Second, the idea itself is crazy, and third, the panels of Angel eating the flesh combined with the taller panel at the bottom of the page is an excellent use of panel placement to tell a joke. It's a joke built on more levels than what is simply being said. If Deadpool was consistently written like this, I'd like him a lot more, but he is not. Make Deadpool tell his jokes visually more often, and don't make dumb solo stories. That's all I wanted to say. Happy April Fools. Had to make a negatively charged video for the tradition I set last year to subvert my channel description. This script is very short. I don't want to wallow in misery. I have another video planned that I have a lot of passion in, and I hope you guys go watch that when that comes out. I'll see you guys later.
The first movie made more money than the guy who invented pants. Okay, they can't just dust off one of the famous X-Men. How about that Potts with the giant pigeon wings? What do those do anyway, huh? Carry him 3 feet off the ground to snatch up the nearest muffin crumb? No, 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 no.